like having one of my best friends on here, but like I just wanted to like introduce you to my audience and have us all thank you and all your colleagues for working so hard to keep us safe every day.
Thank
This
you.
is one of my best friends in the world, Shantae Adams. He is a public service. He
In
can't
the
specify
world.
exactly, yes, in the world. But thank you so much for all you do. I know I follow you on social media, and I've been seeing some of the interesting things that you had to get into. So I just want to reach out and tell you thank you and give you the opportunity to talk to the public. So tell us about
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, my name is Shantae Adams. I've been a public servant for the city of Baltimore for 21 years now.
Yeah.
Um, I can't specify exactly what department I'm in just because of legal procedures and everything with the department now. But the COVID 19 pandemic is really, really different. It's really taking its toll in the city. Um, that's pretty much it as a nutshell. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm here to answer any question that you would like to know, what you can do to be a little bit safer,
Yeah.
uh,
How can
in
we
and out
protect you
routines.
guys? You know, how can we protect ourselves and you? Because that's most important. You guys are out there working so hard for us. So if there's any tips or
Is
any
this like a cursing forum? Or I was going to say I could say a lot of stuff you need me to, but I say for the most part, social
yeah.
distancing, and pretty much any protective devices you can have on at all times. Use them. Whether it's mask, a scarf. It doesn't have to be an N95 mask. You can use a pair of old underwear just to wrap around your face. Anything that can really, really just block you from some of these pathogens that's going through the air at certain times, and limiting yourself around certain people.
Yeah.
All people, not certain people. All people.
I know, like,
So
thank you for that information. I know, like, I'm not going to keep you long because I know this is like your very few days off and times down during this crazy crisis. But I know a lot of times I'm hearing from people, oh, like the masks don't even protect you. Can you tell us why, like, even though, yes, you can still touch your mask and touch something contaminated, why it's still important to protect yourself from or
it's
use
so
it as a
important.
device?
It's not the end all to be all, but that's just like I'm not gonna go too graphic. That's like having a safety net.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a safety net under you than to have it in the shed where if you fall, there's nothing that
Yeah,
can catch
nothing.
anything.
Right.
Yeah. So the regular masks you're wearing, they aren't the greatest of the greatest,
Hmm.
but they do protect from minimum, the minimum pathogens, I guess you can say.
Right.
Now, there's a couple other things you can use to be at an all-time great, but you really don't need those for the most part, especially if you're not in like around someone on a regular basis that might have it. If you're not in like a hospital setting,
Hmm.
uh, medical setting.
Hmm.
So if you're not in those settings at all times, you don't really need an N95 mask. However, if you're going to your day-to-day routines, you're in markets, anywhere you can do any kind of shopping, I would suggest you wear like some kind of surgical mask, uh, bandana, anything that can just cover your face,
And strain.
nose. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, a lot of people don't do it, but I would suggest wearing like goggles also, or
Okay.
something that can protect your eyes, because it can transmit by way of eyes.
I remember reading something about that. That being the biggest reason they want you to wear a mask is to program yourself not to touch your face, because most of the infections
Yes.
are coming from people touching things and then touching their face and it being, mouth or transmitted mouth or eyes. Not necessarily because you're out breathing it in, but because you're
Yep.
touching things and then touching your face. And I
That's
have
true.
to say, wearing a mask has made me aware of just how much I touch my face.
Where's your mask now?
I'm at
Never
home.
mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. However, also one thing I will say: wash your hands. My hands are completely dry right now, just because I have washed them so much, and that's a good thing. Wash your hands till your pigmentation changes. but proper proper hand hygiene and just pretty much bathing in itself is the key to shaking some of this stuff off.
Now, you know, for
Just
some
like
people,
every
you're
other,
asking too much.
yeah, I know. I'm just getting involved with this washing stuff. Whew.
You're stupid.
I'm just playing, people.
I'm
But
just kidding.
for the most part, it's a pandemic, and we've been through many of them from the dawn of time. So
We'll
just
get
like,
through this.
yeah, we'll get through it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And
Is this
again,
my good side or my bad side?
you always have a good side.
All
Whatever.
right. Also, if anyone from my department is watching this, this will be cut by tomorrow because we can't wear beards.
We can barely see it, but I'm snitching. I'm snitching. Just kidding.
It's growing at night, and I'm home for like a couple of days. But
Look at you. Look at you. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And I just appreciate all that you guys do. Tell everybody that
oh, thank you.
with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Social distancing, hand washing, hand sanitizer here and there. But everyone be safe.
awesome. Thanks, Boo.
Anytime.